Hello everyone, my name is Raj. I'll be blogging the construction of my family's new house. I'm not a builder, but I'm intrigued by the process of building a house. More than the process, I'm intrigued by the science. I know, talking about science and building is not a common thing, but it started all around 3 years ago. I was planning to build a house for my family, and I had these fancy ideas of using a glass house, so on and so forth, metal house, etc., etc. While doing my research, I came across this blog where they were talking about performance of the house. That piqued my interest. Coming from software background, key performance indexes of my systems are very important to me, like how many requests can it handle, how good memory can it handle, so on and so forth. But from house point of view, we never thought about performance. We always thought about the quantities, like how many bedrooms, how many bathrooms, how much square footage, windows. Does my bedroom has 2 windows or 3 windows or 4 windows? Or how is the kitchen? Is it good looking? Is it contemporary? The facade, what kind of facade it has. But never ever have I thought about a house and a performance in the same breath. So from there my journey began. Then I got into this passive house, I got into this net zero, LEED, so on and so forth, and I was really blown away how much we think about the quantity and not the performance and quality of the house. It's always assumed that a house, if it is inspected, should be good enough, right? But what if the standards are so low that it's given that it's easy to get those standards and those standards are not good enough in this day and age? So from there, I almost spent 2 years understanding the science of the house and get to the point where I am comfortable building a house or having a house built by contractor who understands the concept of high energy efficiency, air tightness, water management, vapor management, so on and so forth. So here we are. We broke the ground, we had the foundation done, so I thought it might be a good idea to share my experience of a general person who doesn't have experience in building a house, trying to build a high performance house with the help of a general contractor. In this series, I won't be talking much about the price and cost of the house, how much is it costing me to build, because it's very subjective. But what I would love to share is how much extra am I paying for this. Like insulation, for instance, I'm adding much more insulation than what is required by code. I can share that information on how much is it costing more. So I will be happy to share all that experience in this blog so that it can be helpful for someone like me who is trying to build a better performing house.